I'm your man. I can carry 50 pounds of ice up 3 stories.
The farmer laughed and was impressed by his spirit. He gave Red the job, but driving posts into the ground was grueling work. Red was small and weak. When he finally managed to hammer in a post, a coworker knocked it over with one push. He became the target of ridicule.
Maybe Mr. Early can have you build my rabbit fence next.
Unwilling to give up, Red kept working even while the others rested. One of the young men who had mocked him earlier saw his effort, brought him water, and the two became friends. That night, while others played cards, Red sat quietly writing in his journal. He knew what he wanted. He refused to end up like these men, working for pennies their whole lives. He was determined to earn real money. The next day, he boldly approached the farmer with a proposal. If he could finish the work ahead of schedule, could he keep the savings as a reward? The farmer chuckled and said,
I do like you, son. They can have it.
We'll see.
The following morning, Red was nowhere to be found. His coworkers thought the tough job had scared him off, but when they reached the site, they saw Red had worked all night. Not only that, he had come up with a faster method. Instead of everyone working separately, he divided them into 2 teams of 3, like a factory line. One measured and dug the holes, another placed the posts, and the third filled the dirt and strung the wire. This way, they could finish 3 times faster. The men gladly followed his lead. A job that usually took 3 days was done in just 1. The farmer, impressed, paid everyone and gave Red the bonus he had promised. He also told Red he'd call him first if new work came up. With his brains and determination, Red earned his very first fortune. He didn't waste it. The first thing he did was send money home to buy medicine for his mother. As he wondered what to do next, he noticed a man wearing a golden belt. Clearly, he was wealthy. Red rushed to ask him the secret of making money. Smiling proudly, the man told him Texas was full of riches, but Red wasn't looking deep enough. Red immediately guessed.
Am I right? So
The man smiled, said nothing, and walked away, but that was all Red needed. On his way home, he couldn't stop thinking about how to get into the oil business. Then a beautiful girl appeared, pulling him out of his thoughts. Her name was Hannah, and from the moment their eyes met, they were drawn to each other. She invited him to a school dance. Too nervous to speak, he simply nodded. At the dance, dressed in new clothes, Red finally found the courage to talk. His first words stunned her.
I think I want to marry you.
It was love at first sight. Soon after, Hannah introduced him to her parents, and they even offered Red a place to stay. Their sweet romance had begun. Years passed. Red invested all his savings into drilling for oil, but every attempt brought up only dirt. The workers lost faith and quit. Even Red himself began to doubt. By then, he had married Hannah and bought a farm where they lived with their children, but his business failures weighed heavily on him. One day, after turning down his son's invitation to play, he sat exhausted on the couch. Hannah reminded him that family should come first, not endless oil wells or unpaid bank loans. Her words made him realize how much he owed them. Feeling guilty, he finally went outside to play ball with his son. It was then his son said something that shook him awake.
Can you teach me how to throw a curve?
I don't know how to throw a curve.
Well, someone's gotta know. What you call 'em?
An expert.
Red realized he needed an expert. He hired a specialist who quickly pinpointed the